Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading for the 3rd until the 9th of February 2025. It's going to be a general one, so please take what resonates and let the rest go. And yeah, let's welcome in beautiful high frequency archangels, ascended masters, light beings, spirit guides, and our higher selves to assist us with this reading. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what's going to jump out of the center here for you today. Let's see what's going to happen here. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, just a new beginning, looking very positive, and it's also the garden picture there of the mountains in the distance, coming through the portal there. And wow, the Page of Wands keeps cropping up today. So it's looking like you're about to embark on a bit of a journey here, Aquarius. And I think you are going to be stepping through, maybe activating a passion of yours, and you're probably, no doubt, going to be undergoing some growth and development as well. And yeah, as we are all here, continually learning. I like to think, as long as we're alive, we're still learning things. So it's good to be alive. Underneath here is the Two of Wands. So this can signify contemplating a departure of sorts. So it's about, this idea of that there's more out there to be done, to be seen, to be experienced. Okay, and there's a certain amount of security here with the fixed wand. But I think you're looking here, Aquarius, at a new venture, a new quest. Very similar energy to this one here. You see how they're both sort of holding the wand and they're kind of about to embark on a journey. And sometimes the Two of Wands is signifying a spiritual journey or something that's going to give you fulfillment. A bit more so than what you have had previously. So recently, I think this is the Queen of Pentacles, you have Aquarius, you have been doing some meditation. I think you've been centering yourself, you've been doing the mind, body, spirit work, and I think you've been gathering your energies here in preparation for moving into this new thing. See the pentacle here. It was an idea that I think you've been formulating, and that it's going to be, Spirit's going to kind of meet you halfway there, and there's going to be you're going to reap the rewards of that. At the moment, however, there's a little bit of conflict, but this can also represent some learning. So maybe you've already embarked on a new quest or a new phase of learning. Maybe you're collaborating in a different way. You're collaborating with others here as well. Yeah, that can be, it's not necessarily a negative conflict, this one. It can be a constructive project or building or honing of skills, okay? Maybe you started a study course of some type. And wow, this is going to lead to, another leveling up into another frequency of awakening here. Okay, so I think you're moving up timelines, or you're moving up through your upgrades. So as we are all going through upgrades of our energy body and light body. And currently you're in a bit of a hermit thing, which is understandable, given that you're probably coming into your personal truth. And sometimes we need to take more time to ourselves in order to do that, okay? And you could certainly be, meditating more here at the moment. I think recently maybe you've embarked on a bit of a spiritual practice there. But you're definitely coming into more of a greater awareness of your soul here and what you're looking for. Here is in your environment, so the Two of Cups. So I think it's looking like you are, you're maybe you're currently involved, or you're looking to be involved in some sort of gathering or a community in some way, shape or form that's really going to help you to come into harmony with other aspects of yourself, as also with your higher self. Okay. Or that could be that your partner is actually supportive there as well, if that resonates. And here we have I think you are looking at how far you've come here. This is a consolidation energy, and I think you're having some thoughts, maybe you're planning what you're going to be doing with this new project here. Okay. Wow, beautiful, likely outcome. 9 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, and feeling pretty happy with yourself here, Aquarius. That's really awesome. Let's just, I'm going to grab a couple of cards now for past life, distant past energy, okay? So this is something I've been guided to do just recently. So let's have a look. And this can represent any energies that you're still carrying ancestrally of your ancestors, which could go way back several generations, okay, or many generations, as well as possible past life energies that are still perhaps looking to be released or processed, because you are going through an awakening here. And sometimes there can be a bit of hesitancy, or there can be some inner resistance when the awakening trumpet calls us, so to speak. And here we have the Queen of Swords. So in the past, you have, in past lives, you have had to make decisions, and you had to really consult and go within and make compassionate decisions here. Okay. So you could consider this new venture, whatever it is to allow yourself to move forward into that is an act of self-compassion here. I'm just going to grab another card. Wow, okay. That makes total sense as well. Here we have the Four of Swords. So I think in past lives, Aquarius, you have been involved in meditation or in spiritual ways and being of things, okay? And there may have also been, you have this thing historically between religion and government. And sometimes the government used to, use religion or exploit religion, or even, destroy it and try and control it, because it was a way to kind of control the masses. If you have any resistance to moving forward, it could just be a bit of a conflict in terms of, if you were a religious person and you were persecuted by the powers that be, historically, we're talking past lives now, okay, or even perhaps ancestrally, that could be what's contributing to some resistance to you moving forward. There's a lot of standing and contemplating here, okay? There's a lot of introspection, there's a lot of self-reflection going on. So if you are experiencing some, the old paralysis by analysis type of thing, it could be because of perhaps in the past when you were involved in spiritual things, it didn't end up so well, like maybe things didn't go so well. But Spirit's sort of saying that this card at the end here is just to remind you that with the yellow, we are moving up in frequency, we are expanding our consciousness, and so the persecution that used to happen is more than likely not going to be reoccurring, although I guess I can't sort of predict that, can I? But I guess if we are being held back by things that have happened in the past, it's good to be aware of how much that is in our consciousness and how much we are being affected. So it might even be that Spirit's saying for you to do some meditation here. As the Hermit's doing here, do some deep, meaningful introspection purposeful introspection, maybe doing some creative journaling, writing, doing different types of meditation processes to kind of, I guess, regularly to come into more contact with that spiritual aspect of yourself, and even to engage in some inner dialogues perhaps between what your heart is really wanting, what your soul is wanting spiritually, and also this thing of being able to fulfill the other things that you're needing to do. But I think in terms of awakening, we are waking up out of anything that's been holding us back, okay, in whatever way, shape or form. But this is sort of saying that in past lives you may have been fallen prey to persecution, but you were also have experienced lives where you have been in a position of power to be able to support and to, I guess, to support spiritual practices in a way that has been beneficial for people, okay? So this doesn't have to be a queen. It could be in any type of authority figure. Maybe you, for example, used to, maybe you were a head monk or a head nun in a monastery somewhere. So, maybe you have had leadership roles in that area before as well. But yeah, I mean, there's a whole lot of things that could come, ideas that could come up for you as you look at the images on these cards as well. And just try and maybe do some artwork around this and try and just see how it could be relevant for you at the moment if you are contemplating a new direction. Maybe there are more forces around that are supporting you than you think. Okay. So, and it's also about, because you've recently come into this aspect of yourself, which is a queen. It's a very grounded queen, nurturing self-care, okay? Very meditative. You have lots of contemplative energies here, okay? So this is about you kind of going within and, really just, not to mention the Four of Swords here, really just going within to kind of find that center, okay, and find out what is true for you. So that's what I have for you today, Aquarius. Hope that's been helpful. Look forward to our next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, great week, and I'll see you again soon.